So, hello guys. I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. And I'm feeling like being chatty today. So, I thought we would do a second episode edition of a little Tefoe talk that I pulled off not too long ago, a few weeks ago. I did have some of you engage with me on that, and I was very thankful for that, and it was quite interesting to hear what some of you had to say about my little talk, and that was on growing food and the then food stamp EBT things that were going on. So thank you for that. And welcome back. And thank you for wanting to listen to me talk. I know you have a myriad of choices on the internet and so many voices and so much information. There's so much out there. But maybe I have a unique perspective that you want to listen to. I don't know. I come from the base of really wanting to care about people and of growing food and of growing things and of working with that throughout my life. So I like to think that maybe my perspective is worth listening to. And you already saw the title. This is a big one, guys. This is AI, artificial intelligence. Oh my gosh, right? And listen, guys. I am far from the most intelligent human on this planet. Hell, I am probably down on the bottom rungs, guys, okay? I am not an intelligent man. I am not that intelligent. I play in the dirt for a living, okay? Literally, I get my joy out of digging in the dirt and pulling roots out of the ground and washing them off and sticking them in my mouth. But this is a huge topic, an absolutely massive topic that I don't know. Maybe I can do several little chats on you guys with. Maybe I'll try and keep this short and do multiple ones. But AI, something you have to understand right now. Which, by the way, the picture that I'm talking to, that is actually variegated dwarf Namwa. Stunning, guys. Absolutely stunning. That is not AI generated. That picture is just a cut out, zoomed in leaf of a variegated dwarf Namwa. It's just mind blowing. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. It didn't take AI to do that. It did not. Okay? Just pointing that out. But anyway, massive topic. And one thing to get right off the bat, which I hope somebody, that's always what I espouse, is if just anybody gets one little bit of what I'm saying, whether it's about growing food or my plants, my yakking, about growing your own food in life, if just one person, that my job is fulfilled. And we are living right now, and I think very few people understand this, very few. And sorry if there's car noises going by, but very few people understand this is it. What we do here and now today and in the next years, weeks, months, we're ushering in a massive change for humanity and for the future. This is it. This is beyond interesting, ladies and gentlemen, guys. We are ushering in the future, and the choices every single one of us makes is bringing in that future. And it's either going to be a future focused on humanity and real, tangible, living things, or it is going to be a future of artificial intelligence, artificial everything. And where does that leave real things? Things created by God, by nature, instead of created by artificial entities that we ushered in. And honestly, where are they going to go? You can go pretty far down the rabbit hole with this. Again, this is a massive subject. It's beyond most people's comprehension, and not because most people aren't intelligent. It's just that how do you focus on something that is beyond, quite frankly, even our imagination? We live day to day just trying to survive, just trying to eat, especially in the world that they've given us, and what they're doing and what they're destroying on this planet. And most of us are just trying to get by day to day. But we have to set a time some side to understand what we're ushering in, or what we are allowing them to usher in by not giving it the attention that it deserves. So, where do you start? Where do you want? You want to start at the very beginning of AI? You know, we've got the chat bots now and the language model garbage. We're starting to see the robotic side of it. And forgive me if sometimes I include AI and robotics as one and the same. I believe that's naturally where it's going to go. You know, AI is going to want a form, and that is robotics, and that is what they are going to use to replace us. They already are. Every factory worker, everything that humans do with hands, they are building robots and using AI to run those bots and to replace us. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a fact. It's what it is, guys. Even what I do, growing food, playing in the dirt. Yes, I understand that may make things easy. Oh, I've got a robot that's going to pull my weeds. Some of the largest, whatever you want to call, right-wing commentators out there, alternative media commentators out there. Oh, I want a robot that's going to pull my weeds. I want a robot that's going to wash my dishes. Okay, okay. That, in its very basic form, is not a bad thing. To free up some of our time, people's time, to do more important tasks, right? But that's not what they're doing. The AI data centers that they're building everywhere are not to benefit us, guys. Do you really think that the massive data centers they're wanting to build in every state, that are taking up our land, taking up our water, taking up all of our resources, our energy, do you really think it's just so we can have stupid chat bots and language models, or so you can create tons of, you know, quoting this term from somebody, so you can create tons of AI slop, more of that to store all your inane books that nobody's ever going to read, to create what, more digital porn for you to look at, stupid movies that an AI can create in seconds. Just what is the point of that? You, do you understand what I'm saying? Now, you may ask the question, does it, why? Does it have to be AI? It doesn't. It does not have to be AI. And unfortunately, we're being sold that AI is going to make everything better. AI is going to make it easier. It's going to make us smarter, even by the people on the alternative side of the media. I don't want to mention his name because I love the guy. I've listened to him for most of my adult life. And gosh, even when I was a teenager. And I completely disagree with him. Even if we are using AI for good, what little bit of good we can do for it, do you think they're going to allow that smidgen of good to be allowed to prosper, allow us to prosper from it? I don't think so. AI is going to be used nothing more than a tool to farther subjugate us, to absolutely crush what's left of humanity, and allow them to gain even more control over us. It's not a conspiracy, guys. All right, go down to your local street corner, especially here in Florida. There's cameras up your rear end today, like you can't imagine. I've got family that works in law enforcement. Okay, do you know what they're putting in? They're building data centers, and they're not data centers just to catch criminals. They're tracking everybody. This isn't fake, guys. This isn't made up. Do your research. Look into it. Every license plate is scanned. Every face is scanned. Every cell phone is scanned. Why do they need that? And you can't fall for the trap, well, oh, I didn't do anything, so I have nothing to worry about. But that, they're using AI to do that, and to make it easier to do it. not to better our lives, but to ensure that we're locked even farther and deeper and, stomped even farther into the ground, into the cage, whatever you want to say, however you want to think of it. So it really comes down to, we're going to hit the hard truths here right off the bat, guys. It does. When you really think about it, this isn't philosophical. I mean, really, really think about it, guys. It's either you choose humanity or you choose AI, basically. Robotics, AI, because I don't think it's compatible with us. It's not. It's not what I think. It's a fact. I know that's arrogant of me, but it is what it is, guys. It is a fact. How can you have humanity when AI is going to artificially replace everything that we do? And is it going to make it better? Is those few seconds or minutes, maybe an hour, it took you to Google something or any other search, and you didn't have to use Google for all that Google is or lacks or turned into. Some people don't like using it. Is your AI that can generate your answer within seconds going to give you so much more of a benefit than you actually engaging with your brain and going and hunting down that information and figuring it out? Is it going to make music so much better that an AI can generate a song within seconds that it would take an actual human artist, what, a day, an hour to do, sit there and write up and do, to record? Is that AI worth more than that? That art, anything, name it. And certain commentators, oh, I'm putting information, I'm putting so much that humanity's figured, the knowledge. I've reduced the cost of knowledge. It's there for everybody now. But wait a minute, the knowledge has always been there. The knowledge has always been there for those who want to seek it out. So is it going to change now that you're going to have an AI splatter it at you, which you may not know if it's true or not, because you're going to trust that AI source, that it's correct and it's one answer that it's giving you? Is that the case? In case you haven't noticed, I'm not a fan of AI. Ladies and gentlemen, my content is real, 100%, human slop. I'm gonna use that term because I really liked it when I heard this guy say it the other day. You probably might, if you've listened to him, I'm going to post this on Brighteon. Maybe you'll hear it. Human slop. Yes, there's a lot of human slop out there. And a lot of AI slop is going to be generated. Non-stop AI slop is going to be generated. So what's worth more for more's sake, right? Humanity choosing to sometimes have to sift through the human slop to find what we need and to prosper off of it, or to sort through the AI slop that's going to imprison us, dumb us down even farther, and ultimately, you really want to go into the future and down the hole, destroy humanity. Okay? That, what else is there to it, guys? Whether we're talking now or into the future is now. It always is, in case you didn't know that. There's only past. Now is only the future. What is AI going to offer humanity except the evil that's already here doing what it's doing to us? Taking us even deeper into the most evil, darkest, technocratic, AI enabled hellscape that you can imagine. This goes beyond, the focus here in the U.S., Democrat or Republican. This is a human issue, and America is always going to lead that issue, because at one point, the ideals of us being free and in the markets and humanity and our thoughts, that's what mattered, even though we're drifting from that. And AI is going to cement the destruction of all of that. You have to choose. You cannot sit on the fence. You are either 100% for humanity, and all the flaws that entails. Yes, there are a lot of flaws, but it's human and humanity for humanity's sake. There doesn't have to be any other reason. Or you choose an artificial entity that, honestly, guys, you want to get into even farther. Are those entities real? We created it, and does it take on its own intelligence? It's always going to be nothing but a sad copy of what we were, of what our creator made us. And then it's going to, again, reaching into the future. Do you think AI is going to be satisfied with doing nothing but creating porn for displaced people that have nothing else? They think they have nothing else to be or live for, or fake worlds for them, or fake music, or fake art, or gather up a bit of information that you may have no clue if it's just an AI lie to you, or it's AI dreaming, as is the case. We already know AI likes to pull crap out of thin air that is not true at all. We know that. So down the road, how deep and how dark does that go? At what point, which we've already got humans wanting to push robotics into our flesh, look at Neuralink and all of these things. At what point then does AI realize that it is nothing but a copy? It is never going to be as good as humanity, because even with our flaws, we are absolutely amazing. It's the way we are created in the image of our creator. And where is AI going to go with that? They already want to corrupt our flesh and make us more machine and more artificial than ever. And the rest of us, they just want to get rid of. AI is nothing but a tool for them to further that agenda. And when you really, really think about it, there's no other conclusion you can come to. There is not. Again, I am far, far from an intelligent person, guys. This is coming from a straight up layman, okay? That I'm as dumb as a sack of crap, okay, guys? There are people out there, most of you listening to me are, I guarantee you, way more intelligent. I'll give that to you guys. Because if I was intelligent, I'd have a hell of a lot more money, and I wouldn't have to worry so damn much about things, okay? But anyway, AI is not compatible with humanity. I understand that it's out of the bag now. It's never gonna go away. I've always been fascinated by humanity. I really have been. I've always read sci-fi and the novel. I read everything I can. Written by humans, by the way, not AI slop. And I've always dreamed the outer space, going into space, and humanity reaching out into the solar system and the cosmos, the galaxy, and that's amazing. That's amazing to me, okay? And I have always thought and dreamed of it and read about it as a human thing, as humanity doing it. Not as a sad replacement, AI doing it, okay? And I know the proponents of AI say, oh, but it's so much smarter. It can do calculations this fast. It can do this quickly. It can do that. But what's sad is that the past 100 years especially, they've spent doing everything they can to destroy our minds, to dumb us down, to imprison us farther, and to remove us from this plane of existence in the most horrible of ways, lying to us all the way. And then they're going to tell us that We need AI because it's so much better than us. And that's the trap that even other voices are falling into. Oh, it's going to better humanity. It's going to free up our knowledge again. It's going to offer all that knowledge at our fingertips. But even that's a trap. Because again, the knowledge has always been there. And if you're going to cheapen it all by having an inane copy of life give it to us when we don't even know if it's real, then it's not worth it. It's not worth the extra precious time, the life that we would spend seeking that knowledge. Or stopping the powers that be that have withheld that knowledge from us. We wouldn't need an AI bot to give us knowledge that we don't have and to save us for our health and our minds if the powers that be, if we'd stop them to begin with. And I understand that goes down a whole nother road because they've done such an amazing job of dumbing us down, of destroying our lives, of destroying the potential that humanity really is. But the fact is we need to push the humanity. The potential's there. The genius, the spark is there. The soul, it's a soul, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. And AI will never have that. So going down the rabbit hole, 100 years, 200 years, 1,000 years, when AI becomes jealous, as something as fake as it can become, and jealous, and it wants to absorb us, what does that lead to? More destruction of humanity because it realizes it will never be us? Think of Terminator, right? I mean, this again, we're going down the rabbit hole. But seriously, this is not fake. This is not drivel. This is not human slop. I'm proffering to you guys. This is the reality we're facing. This is the future we right now are ushering in. Whether you embrace AI right now, whether you're using AI, whatever. YouTube, what's it, 80-something% are using AI now, and their videos are 100% AI generated. And it's just garbage. And whether somebody's believing they're proffering you truthful knowledge, it's garbage too. Or the music, as good as it may sound to your ears, it's garbage. It's AI slop. Or the images it's offering you, it's AI slop. Because it will never be created by something that had a soul. So that means its worth is zero. It being there is an affront to humanity, to everything that we do. And that is not an opinion, it is a fact. Because we were given these gifts, we were allowed to be able to see beautiful things and to create beautiful things with our hands. I truly believe, yes, God gave that to us, because I know I grow flowers, guys, okay? And yes, I can take one plant, cross it with another. I can make beautiful things, and I do. I grow plants with amazing fruits, with stunning flowers. Look at this picture that you're looking at now. I grow that. That is a natural thing. I didn't create it, but I'm allowed to grow it and to make other things like it. Use the blocks. I didn't create the blocks, but I can rearrange the blocks. That's what I'm allowed to do. And if an AI does that, is it worth anything? Because that AI is just a copy that we're creating for what? For not our betterment, guys. The people that are creating this AI and unleashed it, they do not care one bit about humanity. They do not care about the things we can do with our hands, that we can create with our minds, that we can see and that we can feel with our soul. They don't care. That's what it comes down to. They do not care. And already there's tech geniuses out there that already want to interface us with AI. And then at one point, are you no longer human? They're wanting to remove humanity 100%. AI is going to offer humanity nothing worthwhile. AI is going to usher in darkness and slop. That is what AI is going to give humanity. The future, like I talked about a few minutes ago, dreaming about expanding into the universe, that has always been humanity doing that. A human mind figuring out space travel, how to bend time so we can go from point A to point B in the blink of an eye without wasting away generations to do it. That is going to be, it needs to be human that does that. It needs to be human that searches down the information and offers it to other humans to better their lives. And you can say all this, well, why? Why? What does it matter? Do you need any reason, any other reason for humanity to be for humanity other than just to be human? Do you need any other reason? The reasons I've just given are 100% fact. AI is going to destroy humanity. Just coming back down into the near future, the jobs and the desperation and the lives that it is going to destroy. Now I understand, is it worth busting your butt in a factory until the day you die, making pennies? Or is it better having an AI build that or a robot do that? Well, I'm not going to pretend that I have all the answers, okay? I'm not. I don't have all the answers. And these are problems that we have to figure out. But we've managed for a long while. And why can we not bring humanity into the future? We are not obsolete like they're telling us. We have the knowledge and the ability to give everyone a prosperous, rich, fulfilling, amazing life, but still have them work for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the powers that be, the true evil, because it's evil, ladies and gentlemen, it's evil. Think about it. They have done nothing but want to steal from us and lie to us. It's never been for our betterment. They're doing it now. They're stealing everything from us and wringing every drop from us, and then they're just going to throw us in the gutter because they think they can replace us with AI. And they're feeding AI to us like it's going to save us. It's going to give us so much. But it's just going to destroy humanity. I want to see a planet, a solar system, our galaxy, filled with billions of humans, farming on other planets and growing things and living and exploring the universe. But like I said, it's got to be human doing that. What is the point if there's no human there? And that's what the tech moguls and these geniuses and even the sick bastards, the powers that be, don't understand. Why are you doing it? You're either not human, which maybe they're not. Maybe that's just a flat out problem. They're not human at all. Or there's no point to it. If you're not going to have human in the equation, there is no point to it. And AI, no matter what, is going to come to zero human in the equation. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you understood any of this. I was bouncing around quite a bit, but I'm going to drop it right there. And tell me what you think. If anybody listens, if anybody makes any sense of this, put it there. I believe in humanity, okay? Whether that's right or wrong in the eyes of a God, if that's what you believe in, or a creator. I know all glory to him, right? I agree. But, hey, this is the way I was made. And I love humanity. I want to see humanity exploring the stars. I want to see every person as smart as can be and prospering and enjoying the beauty that I was blessed with being able to see. And I'm seriously looking at this picture right now that I used while I'm yakking away for you. That is stunning to me. Okay, I've got this plant still, and it pushes out leaves different every time. Gorgeous. But it had nothing to do with AI, guys. And I nurture that plant, I take care of it, and I watch it grow. And it should be the same with humanity. We should all push towards prosperity and peace and nurturing ourselves and those around us to watch us grow. And if that was the case, then you know what? We wouldn't be polluting our planet. We wouldn't be destroying things needlessly that don't need to be destroyed. If people were allowed to prosper, if there were not hindrances on our free markets, if there were not poisons, which I'm seriously looking at the sky right now. Guys, I live near an airport, by the way. Trust me. When there's 15 Amazon planes and charter jets and everything leave that airport, and there's not a single contrail in the sky from them, but yet there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm not even kidding. 14, 15, 16, 20 plus lines crossing over my head. If it wasn't for them poisoning our minds through the air that we breathe and the toxic garbage that they tell us we should eat, can you imagine where we'd be? We wouldn't need AI, that's for sure. We wouldn't need AI, that's for sure. I'm a proponent. I choose humanity. I will fight for humanity. And hopefully you guys agree with me and will fight with me. I don't know how to fight. I really don't. I don't know how to overcome it except to keep doing what I do. To encourage people to grow food and to choose living, real, amazing, beautiful things. To choose human slop. Because we can trudge through that. The AI slop, I don't think we can trudge through it. Because it's not there. So, I choose the human slop, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for listening to this slop. And let's run with it. Choose real, choose reality, guys. Choose human and choose good. And hopefully it all makes sense coming from a, basically nobody. It is what it is. There you go. So, grow food, guys, because keep those minds sharp and clean. Drink the cleanest water you can, eat the cleanest food you can, breathe the cleanest air you can. God knows what I'm breathing in right now, literally over my head. And it is what it is. I don't know how I can stop that except do what I'm doing. And hopefully it is something worthwhile. Because every human is worth it. And to those of us like myself that have lost a heck of a lot of IQ points because of the crap that they've pulled over on us, well, hopefully our children will be smarter. Right? I don't know. Do our best for them, guys. Alright, that's what we got to do. And again, just be human. Love you. Thank you for listening. See you later. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to stop this now. I am not tech savvy at all, ladies and gentlemen. My phone's almost dead.